everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I know first things first, I look a little weird because I just have a flat face of foundation on right now, but that is because today we are going to be doing my BOXYCHARM unboxing. I mean, obviously I've already opened it, that's how I need to put foundation on, but basically today we're going to be trying on all the products, or as many products as I can, of my October BOXYCHARM. So this is really exciting for me. I have peeked at these items inside the box. I just love doing these videos because it just gives me a chance to explore and just try new products, brands I may have otherwise not been introduced to. And when I did my full face of indie makeup, which I'll link above and below, I mentioned that a lot of the products in that video I discovered through BOXYCHARM, which I think is amazing. I am really excited to get into today's video. If you want to see all the products I got in this month's box, don't forget to please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I post, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. Okay, so the reason why I have foundation on right now is because we have a concealer to try out. But first things first, I do want to talk about this product. This is also something I got in the box this month. The theme of this month is Candy Shop, which is super cute. And this is the Frank Body Glow Mask. It's a caffeinated glow mask. It says it's a moisturizing face mask. It works to reduce puffiness. It's perfect for pre-makeup, and it retails for $21.95. Now, I actually really do like Frank Body. You can get a lot of their products at Ulta. They're really known for their coffee scrubs. I have their coffee lip balm, which I think is really nice, and it's so cute. And I was going to use it and try it out because it has a lot of great ingredients: shea butter, goji berry, and coffee. But it does have coconut oil as one of the first ingredients, and I know this is more so like a hydrating mask, but it does have kaolin clay, so it will help to kind of detox your skin as well. I am actually not going to be trying this on for you guys, and I'm actually going to be giving this away because coconut oil breaks out my skin. I have very acne prone skin, and I know coconut oil is an irritant for sure. Like, I've tried it out many times, and yeah, I know that, and unfortunately for that reason I don't want to put my skin through that, knowing that that ingredient is likely to break me out. So I'm going to be giving this away to somebody with more dry skin, someone who will be able to use it and enjoy it. But yeah, check it out. It's 22 bucks, and I think that's a pretty decent price for a nice higher end mask. Okay, now the next thing in the box that we're going to try out is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Full Coverage Concealer, and this is actually something that I customized to be put in my box. In the middle of the month, BOXYCHARM will let you actually choose one of 2 or 3 items that you can have guaranteed in your next month's box. So for this month, I picked the Dose of Colors concealer just because I love me a good concealer. I needed a new one, and I had heard really great reviews. You can get Dose of Colors at Ulta, and this is again the Meet Your Hue concealer. It's full coverage, vegan, cruelty-free, paraben-free, all the good stuff, and I picked the shade 12 light medium. I got light medium because it's in between like what I would go for like my highlighting concealer versus my spot concealing. So normally for my under eye concealer, I like going for a light to light medium, but sometimes I can get away with a light medium for like blemishes and stuff. So I just figured it'd be a safe bet. And okay, so this automatically right off the bat looks like it could be both, so I'm going to try it today for both. This is what it looks like, and it has that fat dough shape just like the Tarte Shape Tape or the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. So let's give it a go. Okay, yeah, this can definitely work as both a brightening and an under eye concealer. It claims it's creaseless, so I'm just going to do a little bit there. I feel like it's getting a little bit darker. On camera it looks a lot brighter than it actually is, but for the sake of today's video, and I actually think I would be able to do both with it, I'm just going to spot conceal and highlight my face. Now, one of my favorite YouTubers, Kathleen Lights, raves about this concealer, and it's definitely, as you can see, not as brightening. I feel like it's definitely getting darker as it's on my skin, and I think it would actually be a great spot concealer, but let's see how it blends out. Ooh, oh my god, it is lightweight and super easy to blend. Wow. Hopefully you guys can hear me because my mic is on the left side of me and I'm blending with my left side. Let me see. Maybe that's better? I don't know. Okay. Wow, that was extremely easy to blend. I am very happy with that. Like, it doesn't seem like it's thick. It's definitely not a thick concealer, but a little definitely does go a long way. And they are right about the coverage. Like, wow. That's awesome. By the way, this is my Luxie small contouring brush. I use this to blend out concealer all the time. I'm really impressed. It is lightweight, but it blends in like nobody's business. Like sometimes, like for example, the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, that is an amazing drugstore concealer, like really full coverage, really beautiful and like creamy, but it dries down super fast and it's definitely more matte than this. Like I feel like that would last longer. Wow, okay, so this is the concealer on my face. What do you guys think? I love it. I think it did such an amazing job and I'm so happy. Like you guys don't understand. When I saw that this was the choice item for October, I was like, oh my god, mine. I'm picking that immediately. Like I knew that would be the item I would choose and I love it. It really just sank into my skin. It's not creasing all that much. I mean, granted, your eyes have wrinkles here or like fine lines. It's gonna sink into them just because of science, but it's really, 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 really nice. It's not matte nor dewy. Like, I would say it's more matte than it is dewy, but it gives you just like a nice satin finish. So I think if you have dry skin too, you might really like this. So that's definitely a winner for 24 bucks. Good job, Dose of Colors and BOXYCHARM for putting that in. Okay, so the next two products kind of go hand in hand. This is the big kahuna. This is the Ciate London, the Editor palette. This is the New England 18-piece eyeshadow palette. And I had to peek inside what it looked like. First of all, this packaging is beautiful. Like, look at that. Oop, is it upside down? Okay. Look at that. It's so nice. You could definitely travel with this. It's like a nice plastic compartment or component, not compartment. And then you open it up. Look at this packaging. Like that is an amazing mirror. Just kind of shuts like that. Look at these colors. Oh my goodness. These are such beautiful jewel tone shades. So I knew that I have to do a little bit of color today, but I haven't swatched these yet. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Okay, this is promising and I'm really excited to play. I'll read you a little description. It says it's inspired by New England in fall. It features super soft and blendable shadows and a mix of richly pigmented autumnal hues. Autumnal? It is autumnal. Retails for $32, which I think is a steal. Ciate is a higher end brand. You can get their products at Sephora. And the fact that you get such a nice like piece all together, like this mirror is fantastic. Like you could definitely travel with this. You get 18 shades for $32. I think that is a steal for a high-end palette. But okay, let's go ahead and play. I'm so excited. Don't know what I want to do. Let me know if you maybe want to see a part 2 to this because there are so many great shades. I have to say I really do like the color scheme right off the bat. It's definitely not your typical like warm berry palette and I know it's inspired by autumn, but I like how they went like a different direction. Like I love me a good warm, like a Tartelette toasted Urban Decay Naked Heat kind of moment that's like all reds and berries. That's what I think of when I think of like a traditional fall palette, but I like how they mix like other colors in here, like blues and pinks and purples. So I definitely am so excited to play. I don't know what I want to do. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and just go all over the crease with this shade right here. This is, they don't really have names, but that's okay. It's just like this mid-tone taupe. And I'm sorry if the mirror and my ring light's gonna get annoying. I feel like it might. Oh, but first of all, duh, I would be remiss. This is the next thing we have in the box that is perfect to use with this. This is the Luxie Wonderlust Set. It's a 5-piece rose gold synthetic brush set. Includes a tapered shading brush, blending brush, medium angled brush, large shader brush, plus a brow and lash brush. Cruelty free and vegan. Synthetic brushes are really, really nice because they shed less. They tend to shed less than natural hair brushes. And obviously that means they're vegan because they're not made from real animal hair. And typically synthetic brushes, not all, but in my mind, synthetic brushes tend to disperse more product and pack things on more than like a goat hair or like a natural haired brush, just by kind of like the design. So this is probably the flat shader brush. This is the angled brush, medium angled shading, cool. Tapered blending, yep. This is the spoolie. Of course, you can never have too many spoolies. I need a spoolie with me at all times for my brows, whatever it may be. And this is just another blending brush. So you do get a nice 5-piece blending brush set right here, as you can see up close. And I am going to, I want to say like challenge myself, but for the sake of today's video, I want to only use these 5 brushes just because it's part of the whole BOXYCHARM experience. And I do think that you can get a pretty nice look with these. And this retails for $40. So here we go. I'm gonna start by taking this shade right here. There isn't a lot of kick up, but it is pigmented. Let's see how that goes. I'm gonna sweep that into my crease. You guys know, typically I like a bigger brush for this initial application. Ooh, that is pigmented. But I like one that can just deposit it into my crease better and more generously. You can see because this is definitely smaller and more compact, it's just kind of depositing it right here, but that's fine with me. I'm down to actually just do whatever with this look, and I kind of like that high. I'm not wearing eyeshadow primer. I did my base first, so I have concealer and foundation.
Oh my god.
I never set my face. You guys. Okay, I am a hot mess. I totally didn't realize I didn't set my face down yet, which is why it's like still tacky. So let me just do the rest of my face products and I'll be right back. Sorry, with this one eye looking like a hot mess. But it's pigmented so far. Okay, hey guys, so I'm back. I did my brows, I did my full face, my highlight, my blush, my bronzer, my powder, and I figured after I do my brow, I just actually went in with my brow pencil and my brow gel, but I am going to take the spoolie and just kind of disperse the gel a little bit more evenly through my brows, because why not? We have it and we're trying it for this box. Okay, but anyway, back to the video. So as you can see, I have my crease shade in this eye, and I actually did go in and powder a little bit on top of this eyelid as well, and a touch on here so it could kind of even out, but I'm gonna go ahead and just run this through here. I'm gonna put this part of the video in kind of like a montage thing, just so I'm not like showing you everything, and we'd be here for hours, so let's go ahead and do that. Okie dokie, lashes are on. So now all that's left, well, for the eyes, is to go in with the lower lash line. Ooh, my lashes are weird. By the way, I'm wearing the Kiss Naked Drama lashes in the style chiffon. Now going back into the Ciate London palette, I am going to be taking this dark blue on the lower lash line, and we don't actually have a lower lash line brush, so that's something to keep in mind, of at least one that comes in that set. So I'm going to be using one of mine that I already have in my collection. I am going to be taking the Wet n Wild. This is just like a shader brush, and I'm just going to smudge this super closely to my lower lashes. Right, and then to buff that out a little bit, I am just going to take that taupe shade that we went in with initially in the crease, and then I'm wondering if I can just take this part of the brush right here. Okay, so review of the brushes. I do love Luxie brushes. I think all of these are really, really amazing. Obviously, there's no lower lash line brush, so that's a little bit difficult. I will say the one brush I didn't like at all was this guy right here, and I should actually be holding this spoolie up too. This is the 237 blending, and it looks like this, but it's like super flimsy, and maybe that's good for like just, you know, lightly getting some stuff out, but it was kind of hard to work with at first. It comes in this set, so you can't really choose like what you want versus what you don't, but I think overall this is a really good value. It's 5 brushes for 40 bucks, which breaks down to $8 each, which is a pretty fair price for an individual brush if you ask me. Luxie brushes, I will say, do hold up very well when you wash them, so in terms of quality, these are a great buy and a great investment. So if you get it in the box, it's awesome anyway. Okay, this lash is like not sticking. I don't know what's wrong with my lash. Hold on, let me reapply this lash because it's like not sticking. Okay, while I wait for this lash to dry again. Sorry, it's like so weird, I know. But we're just going to move on. So the last thing we have to try on in today's box is the Ace Beauty Drawed Up Lip Liner Duo. Super pigmented. You get these for $16, and there's actually 2 in here. And Ace Beauty makes some of the most pigmented eyeshadows. They're a great indie brand, so I am excited. The only thing that kind of scares me is mineral oil, which I know I typically don't really like that ingredient. I really try to avoid it when I use it in my skincare or my makeup, but sometimes it's fine. And I actually just read recently mineral oil isn't as bad as everybody thinks, so I'm trying to learn to give it the benefit of the doubt. But if I can help it, I probably would stay away from it. But it does help stuff glide on super smoothly, I will give it that. And you actually do get 2 liners in here. So speaking of something else that breaks down to $8 a piece, if you get 2 for $16, obviously these 2 would probably be like $8 each. And you get one called Be Peachy and like a really nice red called So Gorgeous. And I will swatch them for you right now. This is, ooh, it is super creamy. Oh my god, I love this. I've been really into lip liners recently, and if you asked me, like back in the day, I like never used lip liners, so that's interesting. But these are really, really creamy, so that's promising. Obviously, for today's look, it calls for this nude, so I'm going to be going in with the Be Peachy lip liner. I'm always on the hunt for like a new nude lip liner now, like a nice dark enough nude. Like, I don't know, I'm just into it now, so I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. Oh wow, that is so creamy. Okay, I love this formula, and it is so glidey, probably because it's not like a wooden stick. I am not someone who fills in my whole lip with a lip liner. I literally just use it to outline my lips. Oops, I should stop talking because it's like messing it up. But this is so creamy and such a beautiful shade. Wow. I am loving this. Okay, right on top of that, I am going to go in with a lipstick. Let me pick which one. I am going to go in with a pinkish nude. This is the NYX Suede Matte Lipstick in the shade Free Spirit. I love that. Wow. Okay, these lip liners are an A++. Obviously, I haven't applied the red to my lips, but if it's anything like this formula, I think it's awesome. If you're someone who overdraws your lips, this is a really nice formula to do that because it's creamy, but it's not too slippery. I will say it's not as pigmented on the lips as it is when you swatch it. I don't know if it was just me, but the line I feel like could be blended out really easily. So if that's something that you like, then you might like this. Like, it doesn't stay super harsh. But yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and pop this lash back on. Oh my gosh. Okay, lash is back on. Now I'm just going to set my face and we'll wrap this bad boy up. I'm just going to take the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist because it's easy. Alright everyone, and that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed my rundown of all the products I got in my BOXYCHARM. I will leave the total retail value of everything on the screen, so it's right here, which is more than $100. I know that for a fact, and you pay $25 a month, or if you do like a 6-month prepay, which is kind of what I do, it's even less than that if you break it down monthly. But overall, I really enjoyed this month's box. Obviously, again, the only thing that I won't be using or trying is the Frank Body Glow Mask, but I will be giving it away to someone who will enjoy that. But I love the palette. I think it is really, really nice. You get an amazing value. The packaging and the color story itself, I think, are enough to warrant like the great price tag. But even the shades, like, I wouldn't say these are like super duper extremely pigmented shadows. They're not like the Ace Beauty shadows I have, or even like an ABH shadow. But with that being said, it's still enough. Like, I do love this cool toned look I created with like these shades and like the purples, and you can really get a lot of looks. So I love the versatility. I love the array of finishes you get in here. I wish there was like 1 or 2 more transition shades, like a little bit more cool toned to suit more of the colors, but I think this brown taupe is like versatile enough. It actually kind of blended out like a mauvey purple, so it is pretty versatile, and I love the golds and the finishes. Like, this is a win for sure, hands down. Probably the best thing in the box. But I also, okay, well, obviously the concealer is amazing. Like, I already put it in my drawer because I'm so excited to like use it. The brushes were really, really good. Luxie, you can't go wrong. When you get it in a set, I'm not as picky because you already get like a bundle, so I'm not going to like be like, this individual one sucks, because you get it anyway. But yeah, the only issue I had was this guy right here. But if you want something that's a little bit like flimsy and flexible, maybe try this. But when it's labeled as blending, it kind of threw me off and made me believe it was like a nice brush to like literally go out and buff a transition shade in, which is not the case. So yeah, other than that, I really like this month's box, you guys. Let me know what you got in your October BOXYCHARM. I really would love to know, because BOXYCHARM, they vary their products like from consumer to consumer. So yeah, but that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you thought of today's look. Let me know what you thought of the products below. And yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, please. And hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye.